Caitlin Clark declared superior to Paige Bueckers amid UConn's strong championship contention. In the rising stardom of women's basketball, be it the pro leagues or college hoops, there are two names usually on everyone's lips: Caitlin Clark and Paige Bueckers. Entering the NCAA scene in the same year, injuries held Bueckers back, preventing her from going all out on the court. And we've all seen Clark's trajectory to superstardom. Now, even though number 22 is out of Iowa, Elle Duncan would still pick her over the Huskies player. In a recent video by ESPN, the anchor discusses whether it's fair to compare these two names in the first place. Going back to the sensational women's college basketball that was the last 2 years, Duncan says, "I think it's who Caitlin is. I think it's the team that she played for. I don't think we'll ever see a season like we saw last year, in terms of impact, the new viewership that was there for her." Now, even if UConn, who might finally have a chance at the title this year, wins, Duncan doesn't believe it will be that huge. And I don't think Paige winning a national championship this year would change that, or even contend with it. That's just the truth of it. Clark was something new, something exciting, a diamond in the rough. Because Iowa, it was improbable that they would be in 2 straight finals. UConn, it is expected. It's expected, especially if healthy, if Gino Auriemma, that they would finally be able to get this championship, Duncan continues. Bueckers is finally healthy enough to play the full season this time, and Azzi Fudd is also back. The Huskies, ranked second in the Big East and also maintaining that position across AP rankings of the season so far, are looking stronger than ever. And given how long it has been since the last championship, the Red Shirts are raring to go. It's been since 2016, which by UConn standards is a significant title drop for a team that was winning them every other year for 20 to 30 years, as Duncan points out. She continues to say that since Bueckers and Clark are different players, a comparison might not do them justice. And picking one favorite doesn't take away from the other. So, I definitely don't think we'd ever be able to compare seasons or compare impact in the college space. While Paige Bueckers and CC have usually been talked about in comparison to each other, there is one area where Bueckers is leaving Clark behind. Nike chooses another player over Caitlin Clark again. While Caitlin Clark has had an 8-year, $28 million deal with Nike since last spring, there are no signature shoes in the making yet. There hasn't even been a whisper about the progress of the deal, which has earned fanfare. And it only grew when it was announced yesterday that Paige Bueckers is set to release her own Nike Player Edition sneaker this month. A nil deal to top all nil deals, Bueckers' Nike G.T Hustle 3 becomes the first basketball sneaker created by a college player in the nil era. Scheduled to drop December 7th on SNKRS and available at select retail locations, the Huskies star has done something no other college player has. Not even Caitlin Clark. In the W, Aya Wilson was first given preference over her, rumors swirling that owing to her veteran status, Nike wanted to work with the Aces star first. But this latest news has left fans baffled and no update on the Rookie of the Year's shoes. It seems like Clark will continue to wear Kobe Bryant's Cobes on the court.